Mo.
What? What are you so sad about? Oh boy.
I have some really bad news to tell you.
Oh.
And I wanted to wait until we were on the podcast to tell you about it.
I don't like this.
Until we were actually recording.
I don't care for this.
I'm getting a little bit.
You look sad.
Yeah.
You look. When your eyes look puffy, you look like poo right now.
Yeah.
And not Winnie.
No. So we lost something.
Okay. What, our old shows or something? Like, you make me nervous.
No, we have our shows, just not the phone number that was said in those shows.
You lost our number?
I didn't lose your number. Google kidnapped. Google stole our number.
I'm going to throw this at you.
It has nothing to do with it was not me.
Hold on. So the big corporate mega power Google stole our number.
6317 Mike Mo is no more. Because when we took our hiatus, they had emailed the show account.
Yeah.
In July, I guess. And it was like, hey, you can save your account now. But due to inactivity, we're going to take your number.
But
so I tried to get it back.
Is there anyone using that number now?
Well, I don't know. We didn't check that. Okay, hold on. I hope not.
Because if no one's using it.
If it's Bike and Bo, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. 631
Bike and Bo.
7.
Well, don't say it again if it doesn't matter if we're going to lose it.
Good call. All right, let's try it.
It's just a busy signal.
That's a busy signal. So,
can you call someone at Google with all your contacts?
No, Mr. Google did not want to take my call. No. So
this is frustrating.
So look, it's frustrating, but it's a new era. We are on video now. We have video cameras here.
You should add a sound into that. Like, it's a new era, and like the angels saying in dawning of a new era. It should be like this beautiful sound.
Yay!
That's okay. Okay.
You feeling it?
I
You
am.
feeling it? You feeling it?
Yay! 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 Yay!
So the new number.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
I sound like Perry the Platypus.
Honestly, I think
Shout out to Dan Povenmire.
one of your best skills.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, and there's some things you do very well. You do some very good impressions.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Sometimes you sing when appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
You sing well.
Oh, thank you.
When it's the right voice.
So we should have a song day again on the show. We haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, I have no desire to do that. But what I do...
Well, we didn't say your voice was good.
Actually, my voice isn't all that bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But again, when appropriately used.
Okay.
Right?
Do you have something in mind? For example?
For example, 571 Mike Mo 6. Is that it? No. Oh. 5719 Mike Mo.
5719 Mike Mo is our new number?
571
571
9 Mike
with a Y.
Mo.
What does that number come out to be for our listeners who...
What, like add it up?
No, like the numbers. 5719
Mike Mo.
But what is Mike Mo's? What is that in numbers?
Oh, I don't know.
You had your phone right in front of you.
But I put it down. You know what? It's right here on the screen.
Oh,
It's right here on the screen.
Look at that.
It's right here on the screen.
You're good.
I know. Well, we have we actually have a producer. There's a third member of the Mike and Mo family.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't introduced Kyle.
Kyle, thank you so much.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
Kyle doesn't like being on screen or on the microphone. He doesn't like to say anything. He doesn't want to be heard.
You know who does like being on screen?
Who's that?
Kevin.
Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith.
Is that why he's featured right here?
Well, we've been trying to get him on the show.
And now he's on the show.
And now he's on the show. Kevin Smith himself. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us. See, now if we were smart, we would have actually put like a mock interview there or something like that.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. You know why?
I think so, yeah.
He's here right now as Silent Bob. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tip your waitress. Try the veal.
Yeah,
I'll be here all week. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Thanks.
All right.
So for those who are new to the show,
and there's a lot of new people.
There are.
Since we started going to video.
Holy moly.
You. Okay, no, it's recording. I just had to make sure.
Make sure, because you messed up for the last show with one little piece of that. I say you messed up. I don't want to blame you, Kyle.
I was just going to say, welcome to the family. Kyle fucked up.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, the bar's low, buddy.
and that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So a lot of new viewers. We've become very active on TikTok.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram. We got our reels going.
Yeah.
Some older content we're resurfacing as well.
Which is
great.
But
after 5 years of doing the same thing, we had to expand.
We had to mix it up.
Exactly. Like every show can't be about, food. Like
right.
Ron.
Yeah, Ron didn't care for that.
Said.
Yeah.
And he commented on one of our Facebook reels too.
But I do want to make sure that the new trajectory of the show is not shirtless Mike on every show. I think that's something we can avoid. I mean, doing it once,
we can certainly avoid.
You got your attention.
I wasn't even going to bring it up. You're the one who's giving me attention because you can't get that image out of your head.
It's burned.
Is what's happening.
It's burned,
and not just for you. For literally,
it's like branding.
Multiple thousands of people have watched that as a reel, as a TikTok.
Yeah.
We got new fans. We're on YouTube. We have a full YouTube channel now,
which is awesome, and they can see they can hear some of the old shows on YouTube.
So we put all of the old episodes on there. It doesn't have video, but you can still listen.
Say, that's one of the most impressive pieces of work in spending all that time putting that up.
It took a while,
and let me tell you, Kyle was here in the studio. How long was he here today?
No, Kyle didn't do that.
Oh, he didn't do that? I thought he did that.
I did that.
Oh, well done. I thought that was Kyle.
No.
Oh, okay.
Kyle's just here for...
Forget it, Kyle. Sorry, buddy.
Thank you, Kyle.
Where's Kyle? Wait, isn't Kyle from Colorado?
Yes, actually. Yes. I'm sure he hates that.
Sorry,
but anyway,
Kyle.
So we got all these new fans, new people. Thank you so much for participating, for coming here. Definitely go back and listen to the old episodes because you will learn a lot about who we are.
If you've got several hours or days of downtime.
Well, days.
It's great to sit back, like on your drive time and stuff. Just pop it in and listen to some of the goofy antics that happened on this show.
This is episode 79. Wow. Don't know if you realize that. We've done a lot of
way to go.
Yeah. Now, granted, if you think of it this way, over the course of 5 years, that ain't shit.
It's diddly.
But you also got to figure, we only did 2 episodes in 2023, right? And now this is our 4th.
Yeah.
Our second.
Your numbers didn't have show. We
only
did 2.
We did
and
2.
This is our 4th.
We did 2.
I know.
Then there was a break.
I understand it, but your math
And now
was
this is
Mike math.
These are the other ones. Mike is actually, I'm very good at math.
That was Mike math.
I will math against you.
That math was
all
wrong.
day. I will destroy you in math. No, it's because you didn't let me finish my thought because you had to jump in and talk.
That's what we do.
That's what this Very fair.
There was never a full thought carried through on this show.
No.
Ever.
No, we need to get into segments and doing all that.
We should.
But
we should have a platform.
A pre-production meeting?
We should.
No, we just jump in and start talking.
We could.
Did you bring anything? No. Did you? No. Let's go record.
Let's go talk.
I'm sure we'll filibuster our way through 45 minutes.
We should have Kyle set that up for the next show so we have an itinerary.
No, he's just a camera monkey.
You could do that though, right? No. Okay, that's a no.
It's not in his contract.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, but the math thing, not kidding.
I think
I'm very good.
You're
I'm very
normally
good
very good at math.
Very good.
Very good. No one can calculate 13% of a tip better, but what we can do.
I don't know. My dad does 12 really good. Pre-tax 12, really good.
I had a fun story I wanted to share with you on the last show, but I forgot.
Was it about maths?
No.
Which I just have to say before we get off the math topic.
Yeah.
That's how English people say maths.
Plural?
Plural, because mathematics is the full, and they say maths.
So we save that much more time by saying math.
So I'm watching a show the other day, and they're saying it's a game show. I watch a lot of British programming.
Okay.
Yeah, maths. I can't say it.
You just did several times.
It just doesn't feel right. Right. It's like how they say aluminium, which is actually phonetically correct.
Right.
Right.
Or as my grandfather used to call it, aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
That's not it.
That was just a
There's no aluminum.
That was just a tough thing for him, a tough word for him. That's all. Yeah.
All right. So you had a thing.
I had a thing. I went to a trivia. Well, it wasn't a trivia night. It was more of a trivia day.
Like a marathon, like a full day of trivia.
No, it was only like a couple hours, like a night would be, but it was held during the day.
So it was trivia night while the sun was up.
Correct.
Who does that?
Trivia day. It was a local.
Losel?
Words are hard for me lately on the new show.
I know. Well, at least we're not going to go into a 5-minute conversation about Clue this time.
But we could.
But we could, because I'm not done yet. I got to talk about that candlestick.
We could really go off on Clue if we wanted to. But
Sure.
I digress.
Let's not digress.
It's a local pizza shop
Okay.
right nearby here. So
Is there a train on the logo?
yes.
Should I mention that there's a train on the logo?
They're not a sponsor, so
Okay.
yeah. So anyway, a good friend of ours, let's call him Craig.
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah. I know he is. Yeah. I call him Craig all the time.
Uh-huh.
So Craig invited me to go to this trivia thing with him that he's done once before. I guess they did it once last year. It was a beer tasting, and they would serve pizza and wings as they go through to kind of pair it off. I don't know if there's many beers that pair with macaroni and cheese pizza, but it was some unique stuff they brought up.
Macaroni and cheese pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not keen on the pasta on
So
pizza.
it's just a lot of carbs. But anyway,
It's a lot.
it was a good turnout. The place was packed and full house. Now the owner and his friend, let's call him Seth.
Let's
They
go on.
just make it up a name.
Yeah.
Anyway, Seth is reading these questions off, and there's 3 levels, 3 layers, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
I think rounds is the
I don't know. Layers was kind of fun. So
Layer 1, fight.
why are they fighting in a layer?
I don't know.
Lair.
It should be a round.
Dragon's lair.
It should be a round.
Okay.
In trivia, I believe it's rounds.
So in round 1, there is a question that I'd like to pose to you. Most home runs without hitting 600, MLB history. Which of these 4 players?
Okay.
All right, it was Reggie Jackson, Mark McGwire,
Okay.
Sammy Sosa, and Jim Thorpe. Those were the 4 you got to pick from.
Jim Thorpe did not play professional baseball.
Played a lot of football.
I'm sure he played baseball quite well.
The guy was an amazing athlete.
Yeah.
He could do nothing wrong.
No. He's in the Football Hall of Fame. He's
He
in
is.
Canton.
But
Don't think he's in Cooperstown.
did he play baseball more than you think?
Well, was there like a trick to it? Like, was there like a word in the question
No.
no? It couldn't be like collegiate or amateur league.
I don't know if they said MLB, but they said career home run. So I guess it's possible.
Okay.
Who's your guess?
My guess would be Sosa, because Thorpe, I think, is closer to 0.
That makes more sense.
Reggie had a lot. He's in the 500 home run club, but not that close to 600. And Mac had a lot. I thought Sosa had over 600.
So Sosa did have over 600. so
then
disqualifying.
So then it was Mac.
So they came back and told us the answer is Jim Thorpe.
What
And I
kind
said,
of
I was,
question?
but I couldn't argue it. They were like, no arguing. Okay.
Oh, I hate that. There's
So-
another trivia night I go to. They argue all the.
So-
We'll get to that in a
All right.
second.
So he goes off on this whole tangent about that. And I said, okay, well, whatever. I'll look it up later, I guess. What are you supposed to do?
Well, you can't use phones. Like,
No.
they won't let you like look
No,
things
you look it up
either.
later. Yeah, but we're going to have a break. Maybe I'll look it up in the break, right?
Okay, so you Googled Jim
So
Thorpe
in the break,
baseball.
no, he didn't. I didn't get a chance to. He came over to us at the break after everyone got the question wrong and said, "Oh, it was a typo. It wasn't Jim Thorpe. It was Jim Tomei."
Well, see, now that makes sense.
And Jim Tomei,
Jim Tomei hit a lot of home runs.
with those 4, you start going.
he hit
wow,
over 600 too, though.
He did.
So wait, so the question was, who hit the most without going over 600?
Correct.
And 2 of the options hit over 600.
Correct.
Mac was close to 600, I think.
He was shy,
He was shy, and
like 593 or something. He was
right, and Reggie
there.
was 550s ish.
570.
570.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think.
Good
I'm
for him.
trying to remember, but I think that's
Good for him.
So. Like, if you had put Jim Tomei out there, we would have guessed Jim Tomei.
Yeah. No, it's Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe. So I said, okay, all right, and then I got scolded for saying everyone should have got that right. Then everyone should be able to check that off as yes.
Well, you're a man of the people. You're fighting for your
Everybody.
fellow trivia competitors.
All should.
Yeah.
Nothing. No, you all got it wrong.
So like the whole room gets it wrong.
Right. Okay.
So,
And
but you put what? You put
We had put down Sosa, which would have been over 600 anyway. But
yeah.
of those options, he had
But
the most
he has
home
the
runs.
most. Yeah.
It was Tomei, Sosa,
McGuire and
Jackson.
Reggie. Yeah.
What are you going to do? Right? So, okay. So I'm scolded. Next round comes up, and they give us a question. What animated Disney film was not based on a pre-existing story?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, there's a lot of answers there. But what was the first one?
The first one,
Because, Snow White was the first big film, and that was based on a fairy tale.
I would guess Steamboat Willie would be my guess.
I would think it's a...
Well, does Steamboat Willie count?
They said feature. Steamboat Willie's a short.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so first feature. I mean, I know there's probably a couple like really obscure ones that I'm not even thinking of. It's got to be one of the. I can't think about it. I don't think it's one of the ones that feature like a Disney princess necessarily.
So I said Fantasia.
Yeah, but that's based on
It's a Sorcerer's Apprentice.
right.
But I was like, they broke it up enough. I don't know. We had nothing else we were going to run, but that was early on.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I mean, half of them are probably just Star Wars, anyway.
Right. But think about how many are actually in there. Like even Bed Knobs and Broomsticks was partially animated.
Yeah.
That was not a pre-existing story.
Well, I don't know what kind of knobs and broomsticks are in your bed.
We're going to go with none. 101 Dalmatians.
Okay.
To me, I think that was the Rescuers.
That's a good one. No, I think 101. Was that right? Was that it? 101?
No, think of the Rescuers even. Right? That was the 60s into 70s.
Sure,
Rescuers and
based on
Rescuers
something,
Down
yeah.
Under. No, it was a couple that was off doing adventures. Like that's all it was.
Yeah.
Right?
There's
They said the answer was The Lion King.
The Lion King.
The Lion King is Hamlet.
The Lion King is Hamlet.
It is. But that was their answer. And I said, after the round, I went up to him and said to the guy I called Seth, I said, excuse me,
Your Sethness.
just want to let you know that The Lion King was based on Hamlet, so that's an inaccurate answer. To which he responded, you're no longer welcome at this trivia.
You got banned from trivia?
I was allowed to finish that day, and we won.
Okay. You got banned from trivia for being
Correct.
right.
Correct.
See, this is what there's. I've told you about the trivia night in Washington we all go to,
Yeah.
right? Which is an amazing trivia night.
Yeah, that's what you've said. And you don't invite me to that because I don't qualify for your team, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's been the same team for literally years.
Someone's got to tap out sometime. You need a sub somewhere.
Literally years. We have a waiting list
Yeah, but
on the team,
come on.
and it's great because everyone goes with specialties. Like when Lori comes, no one else is going to get the obscure Bible references or has such an intimate knowledge of 70s, 80s, 90s television than my wife.
I think 70s, 80s, 90s television, I could compete with her, but we'll have to try that sometime. And by the way, this is his wife we're talking about for those new listeners.
Maybe. Okay. I'm there for sports questions. I'm there for history, military history.
And
type
really
stuff I do.
obscure stuff.
Really obscure, random things. Yeah. Movies, not music.
Right. That's not
Lori's
your
there for the music too.
Okay.
A couple of them are there for JoJo is really good.
thing. I have a lot in common with your wife. We both tolerate you. I mean, that's something.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're there, and they always start with, "You cannot argue answers." Okay. They told one of our players, who is a police officer, that he was incorrect on this question about a traffic infraction involving like headlights or horns or something like that.
Right.
And he was like, here is the statute. Like he pulled up the statute and was like, look, here's my business card. I'm pretty sure it should have been. They were like, nope, that's not it.
Wow.
And we have Joe, who is a chemist or some sort of scientist, right?
Yeah. Chemical engineer or something.
Chemical engineer. I think. It was a chemical formula question that they asked incorrectly, so he schooled them. No one got the answer in the entire room.
Well, probably because they said it wrong.
Exactly.
Or they got the answer
exactly. But they were like, oh, well, same thing with you. Well, that's a throwaway.
You know,
you can't do at trivia. It's like you can't question the trivia asker.
See, I think you should be able to question, but they might be able to say, look, we're not reversing any decisions up front if someone proves wrong. But you've got to put the work in up front to make sure you don't have typos for Jim Thorpe to Jim Tomei. I
think, well, yes, you need an editor. Someone needs to be there to edit, to cross-check.
So, like, I'm planning one for next summer. I haven't told you about this, but I'm planning a trivia night.
Charity thing?
A charity thing.
All right.
For the park.
Our team is going to win.
We'll see.
It's going to be great.
So I'm going to be writing all the questions. And I'm going to ask them, and we're going to set it up a certain way so it's good. But I'm likely going to put out in advance, these are the categories. So you can build your proper team.
I like categories. I do like category. Now, is it going to be a category per round? Like, this is the music
It'll
round?
be more like a Jeopardy type thing where there's going to be 5 categories in this round, 5 in this round, maybe a third round before we get to a final. And we won't give them the final category.
You should just do 10 rounds of 10 questions. Done. Great. Easy.
Okay, fine.
Awesome.
And then there's another person I work with. Let's call her Ariel. Let's just make up that name.
Okay.
Which
is a Disney movie based off of?
That's Ariel. That's good. That's plenty. Under the sea. Under the sea.
I took a different angle. I was gonna pretend that my voice was taken.
Oh.
And that's why.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. So you're Ursula.
No,
I
Ariel.
guess I would be.
You're Ursula.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the fat one. Thank you.
You said it, not me.
So
keep your tentacle to yourself. Oh, God. Keep your tentacle off my testicle.
Folks, this is why the bar is low.
Under the table. Under the table.
Kiss the girl.
I'm not going there.
So anyway.
Anywho.
I want to put it out so it'll be like, hey, $20 a team to come in. Your team can be 1, 2, 3, or 4 players. Up to you how many players are on your team.
Up to 6.
I'm thinking 4 because it's a fundraiser.
Enter by person. Every person's $10.
Whatever.
You can get $40 for a team that way.
And you can be on certain teams.
But then people can donate more and bring more people.
This Ariel individual.
Buy an advantage.
I see.
It's like buying a mulligan at a golf
No
tournament.
mulligans. Ariel suggested we go with a company that comes in to do it. They have like iPads and the full screen. And I said, that all costs money. I'd assume buying some dry erase boards. You write your answer and hold it up. Like The Office.
Why isn't it just a piece of paper and you write your answer and submit the paper at the end of the round?
You can. The problem is there can be some cheating and stuff. And I like to move it along fast because some people are like, even the group I played with in that day trivia, they would write down their answer for like question 3. They're like, we're going to think on 4 for a little bit. Let's do 5, 6, 7, then go back to 4.
That's
and
standard.
I like it faster. Like, you know it or you don't know it. There's 1 minute. Go. Have your quick conversation. And then it moves along. So the teams that all got it right, and you don't have one team slowing people down. And I just like the idea of you put up the answer, you get the point, you don't get the point. Done.
Okay.
So anyway, this is going to be and I'm like, this way, if you know the categories, you know how to build your team.
Mm-hmm. I do like
Right?
that.
If there's a science one, you want to call Joe. If there's a Star Wars one, I'm calling Glenn. You know, everybody's got a certain person they know who's great.
I know a lot about Star Wars.
You know, if it's a Star Wars one, I'm probably calling Kevin Smith if he'd like to be on my team. Kevin, come join us. That's not going to happen, I know. You know, how far away is the secret stash?
Red Bank is maybe an hour and a half. A little bit longer, maybe. I don't know.
Have you been?
Yeah, of course.
We should go.
We should go.
We should go.
It's not that far. I mean, it's right.
I mean, it's not like he's ever there. He's always in L.A. and, you know.
Someone's there.
Well, yeah, the whole staff is there. The store is open. It's a store.
Yeah, but someone will be there.
You think so?
I probably.
Is it all the same crew that was on their show?
I would hope so.
I would hope so. Hope Ming didn't get fired.
Part of me doesn't want to go because I don't want the illusion of like I imagine that Randall and Dante are there.
They're not.
I'm imagining
Yeah, you're wrong.
that Randall, maybe not Dante, but definitely Randall. What else is he doing?
This is the reason the table is so far away, because that was when I would slap you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
This is why you turned it this way and not the other way.
I got this though. No, I muted you in advance. You see that?
You can still hear it.
Stop that. Ooh,
Yeah,
that was
Stop that.
That was shaking the.
Yeah.
Oh, I just broke the spring.
Well done. Now Kyle's going to fix that.
Oh, the bar is so low around here.
Sorry, Kyle.
Oh my God.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, it's why I don't have nice things. Except for these mics. These are nice mics.
That's why we've got just this stuff on the wall and not like an actual picture or a logo or anything else.
We could spruce up the place a little bit.
Yeah.
There's ample opportunity to put something.
Yeah.
Put something up.
As opposed to having the ones out in front, we could hang them.
I like the stuff out in front though.
I do.
It's
a lot of cool stuff.
It's pretty good. I mean, most people you can't even tell from that camera, but this is an autographed baseball.
And who signed that baseball?
Do you know who signed that baseball?
I believe that's a Jimmy Fox ball.
No.
No?
No. Think more hot dogs and cigars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a Babe Ruth baseball?
Babe Ruth autographed that baseball.
Wow.
I figured we have to put it there.
Wow.
In the show.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I love the one with hot dogs. I'm like, oh, Babe Ruth.
I actually have something. I should show you. Remember I told you that I got a really cool autograph?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to show it to you for months. Should I show it to you on the show?
Why not?
Show it on the show?
Why not?
I'm going to go get it.
Get it.
While I do that, why
Get
don't
it.
you tell everybody about our sponsors?
Oh, our sponsor.
Single. Yeah.
We have one.
We have one.
There's not plural.
Barely. We barely have one. We are holding on to this one so hard.
And you know, if you'd like to sponsor the show, where would they call us?
Oh my Was it 5719, Mike Mo?
Don't go throwing fake numbers.
Oh,
out.
okay, hold on.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's always good podcasting when you're going onto your phone.
5719, Mike Mo.
And by the way, don't think that that's not us because the number is in Virginia. It's still us.
Yeah.
It's an Arlington number.
I'm going to go grab something. You.
It was Cass.
Who's the sponsor? Wait. And go.
Folks, if you enjoy the show, you're going to love visiting our friends over at Candlewood Valley Country Club, candlewoodvalleygolf.com. That's where you're going to go sign up. You can have an event there. You can have drinks there. You can play golf there. My goodness, you can do so many things there if you're local. Southern Western Connecticut, candlewoodvalleygolf.com. Go meet your friends, have a drink, play some golf, have a great time at candlewoodvalleygolf.com.
All right, good time. So this.
Yeah.
This may be the coolest autograph of my collection. You will appreciate this very much.
No.
The general public's probably not going to appreciate this as
I
much.
thought it was a gift for me.
No. So it's a very old document.
Okay.
That I came across.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it in an auction catalog, and I said, I have to have this document.
Okay.
So this document is written and it's printed. I mean, look at that.
It's
That
old.
beautiful old Old.
That could be from the
Old.
80s.
Oh, it could be from the 80s. It is from the... It's from the 50s.
Okay.
The 1750s.
What?
To the sheriff of the county of Litchfield or his deputy, either one, or either of the constables of the town of New Milford, which is the town we
live in. Yeah.
And that you represent in the House of Representatives. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
And in His Majesty's name, you are hereby commanded to attach goods of the estate of Benjamin Eastman of New Milford, which is a family we all know.
Right.
Blah, 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 50 shillings, blah, 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 blah. Benjamin Eastman again. Oh, so blah, blah, blah. So this is basically a legal document. Okay.
Why is this not filed somewhere?
It's a lawsuit against a guy named Moses Stilson.
Okay.
Which Stilson Hill is a road
right.
here. Yeah. And the legal document here is hand signed by the Justice of the Peace of the town of New Milford from 1750 something.
I am now.
Which you are now. But who was it?
Before I look, is it John Law?
No.
Because there was a John Law.
Read the signature at the bottom.
Oh, no way.
Yes way.
Signed by Roger Sherman himself.
Who also signed
all 5 great documents of this country, plus also sat in my seat.
There you go.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. And it's a document about this town signed by him. And I thought you would appreciate that. Now, again, most people here probably don't care about what we just did.
Everyone shouldn't care about who Roger Sherman was. He's kind of the forgotten founding father.
Yeah. His signature is no John Hancock.
Articles of Confederation. I mean, this
Declaration of Independence.
The fact that we have a country the way that we do is because of him.
That's right.
The Great Connecticut Compromise was him.
That's right.
He's the forgotten guy in the Declaration. Everybody talks about Jefferson. That's great.
Nah, Jefferson was
amazing. Ben Franklin was amazing.
He was
John Adams, outstanding. Yeah. I'm just saying Roger Sherman, which, by the way, again, I'm not only the state rep as he was for this town.
Yes.
I'm also a Justice of the Peace, which is how he signed this as Justice of the Peace.
That's right.
This is unbelievable.
It was at a private estate in, I want to say, Virginia something. Some guy had it, or maybe it was Mississippi, actually.
This is also typed on the bottom, though.
Yes.
This is a print on the bottom.
It's printed.
With signatures included.
Right.
With hand filled in.
And the ink that turns brown.
And it
over
looks
time.
like there was something to the back of this as, back of the page was used.
But tell me that's not one of the coolest autographs.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever held.
You've ever seen.
And
I thought you'd appreciate that.
That is really cool.
So I hyped it up appropriately, I think. Yeah.
I'm in awe of this.
Isn't it fantastic? Wow. Now, this is not the normal, piss and farts episode.
No. I mean, it has been.
It has been, and it will be again.
And Kevin, we'll get back to poop jokes.
We'll get back to you in a minute. But yeah, I thought we mentioned Babe Ruth, which is, a lot of people consider that to be the pinnacle of baseball collecting.
Right.
Signer of Declaration of Independence and guy who held 2 of your current positions right there. Yeah. So there you go. And you're the first person who has actually seen that. I didn't even want to show that to the mayor until you got your eyes on it. 1759.
Wow.
I mean, the coolest part about it, though, is that there's these families that we have roads named after them and neighborhoods named after them in this town. No one knows who Moses Stilson was. Right. According to that lawsuit, he was a piece of shit. But people don't know who he was.
They don't know where a lot of the names come from.
Yeah, Eastman?
Yeah. I listened to another podcast today. I had a long drive today. I went to get my nephew from college today.
You did? That was very nice of you, I might add. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But on the way up there, I didn't make him listen to podcasts coming back. But on the way up there, on the way coming back, he watched some of our reels and he was laughing at that. But
they're good. We have a lot of good reels out now.
There's a podcast. I'm going to throw him an easy plug for him too, if I can remember the exact name of it. It's Amazing Tales of On and Off Connecticut's Beaten Path with Mike Allen. Mike Allen used to do radio locally as well.
I have heard of this program.
It's a great thing, but he went on about...
how many followers does he have?
Poorhouses.
Should he be on the show? We need to get guests on the show who have followers.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, want to come on the show? Oh, he's still Silent Bob. He's not answering.
He's yeah. But if you've got
or you
in excess of
5,
10.
No, it can't be 10 people following you because then it's Matt Carey. He's already been on the show. What I was trying to say was Mike Allen did a whole thing on poorhouses. You know, people say you go to the poorhouse.
Yes.
There used to be poorhouses all across the state.
We're in one right now.
Where someone would, if they needed help, it was state funded, where people would, if they couldn't care for themselves, it's a lot of different things now for the community we have now as opposed to back then.
Back then it was just one house.
No, but
now we got all these programs. Back then you got one house.
It was, but there were also town farms across the state where
people would work on them?
People would work on the farm, so they would have a roof over their head. They would work on the farm, and they could feed themselves, and it was great.
They had to farm their own food?
They farmed their own food, and whatever was left over, the town would sell as well. So they could sell it to kind of pay for the cost.
It's one of them victory garden type situations.
But almost every town has an old town farm road, and that's where these were.
There is an old town farm road.
There is. Almost every town has one across the state. I thought that was really interesting, too.
Yeah.
I'm still in awe of this. I'm sorry. This is not great visual.
We're ruining. I ruined the podcast by bringing this up.
I'm in awe of this.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Incredible.
Yeah.
I had to touch the paper just so I could touch the same
paper. With your greasy fucking hands.
Yeah. This isn't the cleanest piece of paper.
Those aren't the cleanest piece of finger.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't touch near the wording or anything.
You haven't had KFC in how long yet? It's still greasy. I don't understand. How do you do it?
It's just how I'm wired. Buddy.
There you go. Yeah, so that's cool. I got a little collection of New Milford stuff. I got the old currency, which is really neat. Yeah, you know, dollar bills printed for the town and all that good stuff. But yeah,
really cool stuff.
This is cool. I thought you'd.
That's really impressive.
I thought you'd enjoy that.
Yeah, you mentioned that a long time ago to me that you had something in. You know, you were in Mexico.
No, I got this.
No, I'm saying for a while.
Yeah. I forget when I got
every
this.
time I
got a little while ago.
Kind of you forgot to show me.
The sheriff or his deputies or the constables. You know what's cool about old English? Like S's looked way different.
Yeah, they're like F's.
It looks like an F without the line through it. And there's a couple of other letters that, you know, like the F's are actually very close together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I love just the look of old, how you say, I guess a font you would call it.
What is it with you and the, how you say?
I don't know. It's a thing.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
You're making it a thing. It's a weird thing.
You're making it a thing.
You're making it a weird thing.
I would love for people to call up and actually let us know
if they like it.
If they like that.
Should they call that number?
Yeah.
Okay.
571-9 Mike Mo.
5719 Mike Mo. That's Mike with the Y. So let's get back to the story. I want to catch people up as to the Kevin Smith. We said we'd allude back to it. So for those who have been following the show for a long time, know that we are big fans of his work.
I think it was episode 1 we discussed.
And we talked about Batman then. We had so much in common with Kevin Smith.
Well, we still do.
More so now.
Yeah.
You're a filmmaker now.
Yeah, and you know, I just don't feel like being mean to you right now.
I appreciate that.
Is where
you were going to say I'm fat, I'm skinnier than I used to be, so kind of like Kevin, he's skinnier than he used to be.
No, I was just going to say that people really love it when you stay in character and don't say anything like Kevin. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't you have crickets on there somewhere?
I think it's this one right here. Nope. Sorry, well, good night, everybody. That one did not. That one did not work. Yeah, one of these is crickets down here. It definitely wasn't.
Help.
Wasn't that one?
Help.
All right.
So why do
we're gonna have reverence over this amazing historical document, and then
see, we told you we'd be back to the old fart jokes. So
and the audience is so happy about it. It's just it's
everything. So tell them again
everything.
Why we're doing this. why we're doing this Kevin Smith thing. Like, let's refresh that a little
We
bit.
wanted it. We asked him to be on the show.
And then
he was active. He replied to some of our tweets. This was in like 20... Oh.
a couple of tweets over the years.
2019?
Maybe. Something like that.
2019, we'll call it.
And
I
then
think
it wasn't again until last year.
And then Liz, who is a caller.
She got us this great picture when she met Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
And had them sign it for us. And it says on there, I will never be on your show.
Yes.
Painful.
We called him out.
That was a dagger through the heart. That really hurt.
But you called him out. This was only a couple episodes ago, so you don't have to go back that far.
We called him out on Twitter.
On Twitter, and then he
responded.
That the dude told me to write that. And he responded in like 3 minutes, too.
Liz is not a dude.
No, she is
And then
not.
she claimed that she had more story to it for us. And that's where it was left. Kevin, call us.
Do it. Yeah.
Please.
Why don't you... Okay, let's go back to season 1. Remember how we used to give out our gentleman's tip to end the episode?
A gentleman's tip?
No, I want you to give Kevin Smith a tip. A life lesson.
Okay.
From Mo to Kevin Smith. Mo, please, into the camera.
Kevin, look, we're roughly the same age, you and I, right? We're pursuing a dream here. And you've been a man who has stepped up for all young filmmakers and told people to pursue their dream, pursue their goal. And we're here doing this. We're here having a podcast, having a good time, a couple of old friends, just having a really good time. You can really make a difference for us with just a quick phone call. We're not going to, you can block your number. That's all fine and good.
Gonna want to.
We'd love to talk to you just briefly. This way you're helping not only I won't say new podcast, but I will say a unique podcast in Western Connecticut, right? And you're also helping a young filmmaker.
It's tri-state area.
Yeah.
Connecticut, New
Look,
Jersey,
we get
tri-state.
all over too, by the way. We have people following this show.
Bulgaria. We have Bulgarians.
Yeah. Yugoslavia we had. It was crazy.
Is that
all
still
over.
a country?
The point is, we get a huge following all around, and it's a growing following. We're not claiming to be, anything incredible, but we're trying to get there. We're having some fun.
No, we're not.
But we're trying to grow our listener base.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, a couple of words from you to motivate us would really push us along a little bit more.
There you go.
So please, give us a call.
There you go. That was beautiful, Mo.
Thanks, man.
That was inspiring. Look, we're starting and ending the show with a tearjerker.
Are we? You're missing the button, buddy.
Mute. You were muted, so was I, so nothing came up there. It was awesome. That was my favorite part of the episode.
It's the worst part of the show.
Good night, everybody.
Yay! Yay! Yay!